There you have it. The Capcom Pro Tour DLC available now. Your compendium style support for Street Fighter V is finally here. And look at all the goodies you get with it, Z.
If you support great free entertainment streamed almost every weekend now, please consider supporting, because you make this production better. And if you want to go real esports, this is the way to do it. This is the business model that other big esports titles, other MOBAs have followed to great success. We also want to replicate that. Please support with your fight money, aka bips and bucks.
Hey man, I buy a compendium. I buy a compendium every year, and I haven't even played Dota in 9 months. But it's just something that I've always said. You know, if this is something that I love, and this is just something that I'm willing to pay $25 a year or whatever to support. So consider that if you are here watching the stream. We know you have some affinity for FGC, but here we are, Alex Valle still rocking that Rashid up against Reynald. This, another one of those slobber knockers. These are highly explosive mix-up characters. Okay.
Oh no!
All right.
Someone's Infiltration is looking into it as he's on the side. You can't see him; he's on the bottom. But
Infiltration pulling double duty. He's apparently
oh,
now
hands
our official
up!
Judge.
Hands up! That's what you do on a basketball field. Like, yeah, I didn't follow him. It wasn't me.
Yeah. Last basketball field I was on. Saw that.
Everyone has their hands up. In fact, in the crowd, denying any culpability as Infiltration crawls down there. Wonder what he's doing. I'm not sure what this ruling will be, but Reynald had full functionality, then lost it in mid-match.
This is where you go back to the old throwback. You know, technology is the vehicle of esports. Sometimes the vehicle breaks down, and we have to get a mechanic for the vehicle of esports.
Let's see what the ruling is. We do have some Capcoms on hand to give a ruling with their jurisdiction. They are here with their handcuffs.
The setup here is very different than we've had in years prior to EVO, where for the first time at a convention center, it's a lot more space. So when something like this happens, you can see right. It's just off camera, but our stream station, our directors, our producers are actually right there. They're on the job very quickly. So it's just going to be a minute before we can get back to that great matchup. But what have been your highlights so far? While we have a minute.
Well, I was wearing an esports uniform for casting, and then I put up the bat signal to Lupe Fiasco saying, "Can I get a thuggery shirt?" And he like tossed one over here, and here I am in typical FGC apparel.
Cool.
And I know like it is hot here. I know New York is hot, but we are in Vegas.
Yeah.
It is simmering. I'm just rocking because I'm a thug.
That sounds cool. Now, any Street Fighter highlights, like game related, Z?
Would have to be Mochi versus Art.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's barn burner.
I didn't see it live though. Did you catch that?
I was at an angle a little bit too far away to be able to see the screen. You
know what's perhaps something to note? He's running the Japanese. Arturo is running the Japanese stream. He is working.
Wait a minute.
He is. If you're watching Red Bull Japan,
yes,
Arturo is streaming that.
Wait a minute.
Max CPM Arturo is streaming and bodying top-level Japanese players. But think about the difficulty of that.
If you're a Japanese Street Fighter fan right now, you're so conflicted.
Do you? Yes. He's bringing you the entertainment,
right?
But he bodied your EVO champion last year.
Who do you cheer for? How do you... I don't know how you would be able to process this. You have to be incredibly conflicted. Lucky for us, we're not in that position. It's young Art all the way from me, baby. I love that guy.
Is there iron in here? Because I'm tasting a lot of irony in... there is a little iron.
There's some taurian.
There is definitely some taurian.
So there's maybe a little bit of bull.
In Arturo's defeat of Momochi.
Yeah. I mean, it was legitimate stuff from what I hear. I still haven't had a chance to go back and see the clip, but we've just had incredible matches all through the weekend, and I think that one right now is going to be the one that people remember.
Yes. I mean, every year, you put 5,000 people into a room, which is basically an airplane hangar by the looks of it, magic will happen. I'm sure there's like a petri dish of cells and bacteria that play like bacteria fighting games and like magic happens. Same thing happens in this petri dish of EVO magic will bloom. Life will evolve.
Yeah.
The protoplasma. And Justin Wong, I believe, is that lightning, traditionally, in a bottle. He makes stuff happen.
Yeah, you need a catalyst. So,
but I think he's in losers. Correct me if I'm wrong. He lost to Tri-Release Chun-Li.
Yes.
So Canada, blame Canada.
Blame Canada. That guy's been a strong player for so long. And he was a force to be reckoned with in Street Fighter 4. If he didn't beat Justin a few times, he definitely beat some of the stronger American players. I think he had Dominion's number towards the end there.
Oh, for certain. Charlie's been a top player, out of Canada Cup Gaming's stable of players. But it's interesting that Justin had lost to a character that, in Chun-Li, that he should have had extensive experience with, being that it was the most widely used top character in all the tournaments. And of course, he could also practice with his teammate, Ricky Ortiz. So that's interesting. If he had lost to an Alex or a Guile or even an Ibuki, I'd be like, oh, okay, he got caught with the character unfamiliarity. And we're just going to ask our Capcoms, what is the ruling that just happened? What is a round reset? Okay, it looks like underwater, right. Sounds like the underwater sea monkey had tripped over the cable and unplugged Reynolds' controller, and we're going to start fresh 0-0. Here we go. This is Alex Valle, Mr. Street Fighter versus Arcade Shock's Reynald.
Right now looking a lot better now that his controller works. Double jab. Alex Valle not able to defend the cross-up, still getting worked in the corner. All right, can he get something off of this? Doesn't get anything off of that V trigger, and Reynald sitting pretty in this round.
Right.
For Valle to make up. Here we go, though.
All right, we got some corner loop. Whoa, triple throw.
Okay, ×3. Still doesn't open him up.
Oh!
Cross-up.
Wait a minute. We'll make it weak. And the
dirty mix-ups.
Valle had gone for that perhaps is because the armor does not start on the EX Peach until the third frame. So that meaty light kick would have blown it up anyway. Uncle Valle with a brilliant comeback. Down in 60% life. And now his momentum is firmly on his side as he's doing serious work with that triangle kick. Oh, misses his combo. That's okay, though. He's firmly in the lead. Just harassing with that low light kick, threatening with the overhead elbow.
I think in these last 3 sets, what we've seen is a similar story, where the underdog, if you will, the player that's slightly least favorite to
I can't tell who's the underdog in this matchup.
I mean, we're talking Street Fighter and we're talking Valle. So,
okay.
I mean, it's Valle versus Reynald. Valle is a favorite to me, and the guy that was not the favorite in these last 3 matches had a close round in each of those first games, but ended up losing it. And then that favorite player was able to kind of take that as their wake-up call, right. and then kind of run through in those next 2 games. So interesting switch that Reynald is making.
Curious.
From a very, very risky character that Mika is. She has to incur a risk to get that big payoff to the character that's considered extremely safe, Nash.
And with the Rashid Power Reader, what does it say, Napa? It looks like we've hit over 77,000 viewers, so thank you very much for joining us as we're watching Capcom Pro Tour at EVO. It is Alex Valle versus Reynald. Here, down 1 is the KOF player to Mr. Street Fighter. With the character switch, can he make it work out for him? Defensive jump back, light kick. Gonna get him out most situations. Triangle jump is gonna sandwich him into the Jodie Foster Twister. I'm not talking about that board game. Aye. Oh, yeah, went a little too far with the guillotine.
He just wanted to he wanted walk up, stand, medium punch. He accidentally got the flap spin. That was Valle's best opportunity in this last few seconds. Trying to make another right here, but too much of a life lead. Comfort and pressing buttons. Reynald takes that round. He implies the threat of walking underneath, stays on the same side very quickly. Reynald with the opening gambit. Alex Valle fighting his way back. Neutral jump just off of the mark.
Looks like, at least in the immediate rounds, this character selection from Reynald, this switch, has been working out in his favor as he backs off. Doesn't want to get cornered into the sandwich.
He's been able to dictate the pace.
The rude sandstorm, the doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, punish, yes, a little too deep with that spin side.
+3/+3 into the field.
Oh, got a great cross up. Elbows, elbows, elbows. No elbows on the table, please. Preschool. Good break. Knee bazooka anti-air.
Backed off. He tried to wait for the EX spin.
Wow, so aggressive is Valle.
He respected the EX spin before, but now looks like Reynald's going to go in. Mix
Oh,
up.
with the mix-upper, but doesn't get enough damage on that 3-hit.
Reynald still pressing.
What?
Reynald still pressing and just walks into the sweep.
That certainly would have spelled doom for Valle had that sweep been blocked, but he gambled it and won on the craps table. But that was on his fault for not... Oh, what? Using the appropriate punish there again. Reynald did not get... Left a lot of damage on the table. Nope.
Valle ramping up the pace, just not giving Reynald any time to establish that defense.
Hi, hi, hi. Both players employing the jump back light kick evasion as we get deeper into the brackets. A lot more technology being displayed as we cull the weak from the 5,000. Hi.
That was advantage for Reynald. He walked into the wake-up leg kick. That's really unfortunate. It's still there. Oh, God.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. The root, please. Try to
wait
make
for the
misses.
double. Great presence of mind for Valle. He's trying to mix Alex Valle, Mr. Street Fighter with the fist pump to take it over Reynald.
Whoa, is he dabbing or is that the Rashido?
He's dabbing.
This is a
Rashid
dab?
dabs, see? Alex Valle dabs, Rashid dabs.
That was...
We dabbing. Dabbing all the way through the brackets, G.
I would consider that thuggery. Any double dabbing over your opponent has to be an act of thuggery. We had to look into the terms of service there. We might have to blur that out. And
Single dab is acceptable, but the double dab...
That double dab was unnecessary roughness. My goodness.
Thuggery. Flagrant thuggery, if I do say so myself. We're going to have to check the official ruling on that.
15 yards down that way.
We'll check the official ruling on that one. But for right now, Valle is the winner. Moving on over Reynald with edge of your seat matchup. And speaking of edge of your seat matchups, check out Vertigear. Woo! You see that segue?
Dang.
I gotta take a minute.
You might as well ride that scooter brand segue to work.
That
Because you just
one.
went to work on them puns.
Ooh, you want to use the promo
Maymays.
code EVO 2016 right now after a sick promo like that. The offer will only be valid until the end of this weekend. Save 10% off on your Vertigear chairs right here. You can sit in them all day. I know, because I've done it.
You know what you can also do? All 77,000 of you watching here on Capcom Fighters in the Vertigear with the keyboard out, you too can quarterback from the back. Tell us what this player should have done. He should have teched over there, 6 frames over here.
Sure. Tweet us.
Throw shade, throw love, throw everything at us. Tweet at us. It is at SkiSonic and at Zeep. We want to hear your thoughts of what is going on in the Capcom Fighters chat here at EVO. Who will ascend this 5,000-man mountain? There can only be one, as Jet Li had shown us. And right now, a candidate in that running certainly is going to be UDO MJS Hitani from Japan. He has come very close to taking several premieres, and his opponent will be PH Huda Man.
Huda Man, very respected player in Street Fighter 4. He was running Honda until I think Ultra, and he was running a bit of Decapra.
Decatur.
Not sure who he's running here in 5, but we just know that he's a skilled enough player. He's a technical player.
I have just gotten in word that had Alex Valle went for the triple dab, he would have been banned from EVO for 2 years.
See?
This is the Capcom Fighters stream. We cannot accept that level of thuggery. He was 1 dab away from getting permabanned. the Twitch cops, the Cap cops were ready with their mace and the handcuffs to apprehend him. It is good that he had stopped at the second one.
He's on thin ice. Don't do that at home, you know.
All right, we have a beautiful, very diverse, inclusive crowd gathering here for this match. People from all creeds, color, gender, beliefs, socioeconomic backgrounds. This is the melting pot of the FGC Evolution 2016. We are very welcome to have you here with us on this lovely Saturday evening.
Oh yeah, so much.
Look at this! Look at this shot! Look at this screen! Don't tell me this isn't the United Nations.
You know, and the funny thing about that is that's like 30% of this room.
Is this Vegas or is that screenshot not New York?
This is a smorgasbord of cultures.
This is like the Captain planet where they all gather from different regions. I still don't know what that heart power did, but
dude,
it was all love, baby.
Talk to animals, bro.
Yeah, he actually Dr. Doolittle. He didn't do anything. Everyone had wind and fire. He did nothing.
You never wanted to talk to a monkey? Come on. All right, Hitani with a big jump in on Huda Man playing Lara.
And if you are playing along with us in the quarterback keyboard warrior, you definitely want to be chanting out the Hitani as he's going to work on Huda Man. Woo! Are we going to get a P?
Early stun. One more will do it. Okay, Huda Man finally finds himself some defense. Doesn't want to go down too easily. At least get something on the board in this first round.
All right. That sneeze.
Rarely see that one from Nekali, but wanted to throw away that frame advantage that Lara had earned.
How will Huda Man get back into this mix? Already down 80% in life. And that glorious anti-air jab. The replacement, it's ironic. The character already has an invincible anti-air, and yet he is given a standing jab secondary anti-air.
He's just good at boxing, man. He knows how to throw a jab. Crush counter!
Oh!
Same exact shimmy.
Is that the shimmy or the Shinjuku? Hit him with the... Oh, wait, another crush counter here from Huda Man. Woo! Get off me.
Seen it.
Oh, he's... Activate. Oh, what? Yeah, that passes through.
Yeah, it was a mix-up, but no quick line. No quick line,
yeah. And he got another crush counter. Hi. Tani.
Clean one. Everything went just as he wanted. One transition to the next. Not a lot of work from Huda Man there, besides that V-trigger opportunity.
Huda Man had to change his hat from A to holding them L's.
Whoa, dude.
On his head.
Whoa,
the
man.
Oakland L's.
Whoa.
This Hitani is just running a Shinkansen right through him in his rice paddy.
And you know what? Oakland's not too far away from here. You gotta be careful, dude.
That's true. I'm like hunting for Pokemon and getting like held up.
Don't go to Oakland.
Super thuggery.
Hunting for your Pikachu. I think you'll be okay. Hitani up one game. Huda Man trying to get something to happen, but again, it's the exact same shimmy and a foot to the face. Huda Man is going to have to get wise to that. Either stick a button out earlier, walk away, and don't play that game, something.
Huda Man have been eating the throwback, the fadeaway, as you call it, multiple times.
Yeah.
Haven't seen much adjustment from him when Nekali has come to close quarters. Hitani really exploiting the tendencies, the bad habits of his Oakland opponent.
Simplest thing he can do is just walk back as well. And that way, you avoid that whole situation. Oh, he waited for the DP. Hitani had been throwing him out every time before, but Hitani just knows. Here's Huda Man, though. Earns himself a grab. Pressure after the fireball. V-trigger cross. Oh, did you see that? Last second cross up from Hitani to fight his way out of the corner. Super stocked.
Oh, again, that is what...
It's exactly the same. Exactly the same.
Led to the demise of Huda Man through and through. Oftentimes, you are better taking the damage from the throw rather than getting hit with the fadeaway, leading to much more damage. Of course, the jump back light kick is an obvious answer to that, but he was already cornered. Okay.
Match round here for Hitani.
Just building up that V skill is Hitani. I would not recommend that as he goes into Super Saiyan mode. very powerful does that character become on top of his strengths already.
He's just working himself into a position to get it to land perfectly. Here's a nice punish from Huda, man. Woo! But Hitani saw that one coming all the way through.
Conditioned his opponent into respecting the fadeaway, and now he can go in with his... That's so ridiculous. Now he's going in with the throws. Yep, the Oakland L's.
Whoa, dude. Seriously, man, they're going to be fighting, dude.
Thankfully, I don't go in those neighborhoods.
But you got that thuggery shirt on, man. You're already asking for it.
This is true, actually. I love Oakland. No, I do. Because it's...
What do you love about it?
The gentrification.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah, I only go as far as... If I see a Trader Joe's, I'm in there.
I'm out of here! I'm out of here!
Wholesale Foods, I'm in there. Only to that line.
That's the guy now. It's him. It wasn't me. That's the dude.
Baby, cause I'm a thug.
Holy smokes.
No, you know why? Okay, I'll answer your question honestly.
He didn't even pause.
Hold on here. Hold on. I love Oakland because of Kevin Durant. That's how loyal I am to the city.
I'm gonna let you rock, Z.
Front runner, S-tier character,
we're
Golden State, baby.
Let's go. We're gonna hope that for the last 30 seconds, just momentarily, perhaps the Twitch servers went down. Perhaps. I know that that's not in your best interest personally.
Yeah.
But maybe for your health and well-being.
It's actually funny because I'm like priced out of Oakland now.
Well, you're more than priced out of Oakland now.
See me on the cow train, baby. We commuting from San Leandro. Woo!
That was great. Hitani will move on. And next up, I am excited for this one.
Okay, who is it? Please introduce our two contestants.
Representing Red Bull Beverage, that is just sliding down Z's throat right now. It's Bonchan, one of the best Street Fighter 4 players, now in Street Fighter 5, and just an all-around great Street Fighter player. And he's up against ESPR Mono, one of the top Fongs out there, and one of the most technical. He's been putting out a lot of those videos, trying to take all the Fong players, all us Fong players, I should say, to the next level, showing us exactly what this character can do. So, always look for something new from Mono. Up against Nash, though. Tough one.
Mono, I believe, is, correct me if I'm wrong, from Puerto Rico.
PR.
Okay, and he is rocking that Fong. I believe he had been in direct contact with Cien.
Okay.
From Razer, as they have like a two... some of these character Discords have like thousands of players sharing knowledge. It's just Cien and Mono in the Fong Discord. They're on like WhatsApp.
They just have a
two-man. It's not even a group chat, it's just a chat between the two men.
It's just Facebook Messenger, just those two. They just chat. Okay, so the thing about this matchup is that Fong wants to keep out most opponents, but Nash is mobile enough to make the right read and kind of get through whatever Fong puts out. So the onus defensively can fall to Fong.
Nice sweep there.
Let's put out the Rio Benda and then Nishikyo, so the Nishikyo will stop those crescent kicks on the approach. So you have to put them out preemptively. Of course, you don't really have time to react to them, but then you go for that, and of course Nash can approach on the ground. It's kind of a tough one for Fong to deal with.
We're jumping there from Bonchan. Oh, you see that double whiff miss? That's not thuggery, that's huggery right there.
That's the T-huggery we're looking for.
Nothing but love in the FGC this weekend.
Mono trying to put the shimmy on. Bonchan instead wants his great life. Falls back, finds himself the combo into the super after the fadeaway stand strong into the side. Always do that against Fong. No wake-up invincible attack outside of super, so grab on his wake-up. Very low-risk option. Very
Seeing Mono sort of slump in that vertigear chair now, very dejected as he had just witnessed a very heartbreaking loss, very dominant. I wonder what his game plan will be going in.
Dude, this
next
match, it can get away from you so quickly, and he didn't even get to play offense. Fung has some issues on the offensive end, just trying to pin Nash down every once in a while with the V trigger, getting through some of the pressure. Oh, that's punish. He did not want that. That was an accidental input on the Sotoja. The neutral position is where Fong is comfortable in a lot of other matchups. He doesn't have that same luxury against Nash because whatever he commits to, Nash has an answer. The Rio Bendo, there's the side. The Nishikyu just skim across the ground. And then when the V reversal comes out, you really can't put out any fireballs. He can react and punish. Don't want to get behind as Fong and oh, this is going downhill very, very quickly for Mono.
Oh, wait a minute.
Activation got a lot of damage. Will he play to the poison? V reversal, that's a small victory for Mono, just avoiding the damage, but the super is still available for Bonchan. Oh, Mono can't get himself in a chip range. Can't get himself in a chip range. He already activated the V trigger. See? He already activated it. One of the worst issues for Fong players. I'm not joking. I was talking to Cien about that on the way to commentary today.
Do you know how you know Puerto Rico is a territory of the U.S.?
Why is that?
Because it's also free, like the U.S. right now.
Nishikyu,
against Bonchan.
the man dash. See now, PR Mono. +2, +1, +2, and then the crush strong. That's 0. Trying to keep that stun going, but Bonchan fights his way out.
One of the benefits of Bonchan playing Nash is that now Japan has a dedicated character specialist that they can use as an anti-infiltration strategy, whereas a lot of them had piggybacked onto Ryu early on. I believe it was Tokido, Bonchan, and Daigo. Now they can spar against a very, very high-level player, and that perhaps contributed a lot to Tokido's success against Infiltration in the last premiere.
There's the Crescent over the Real Benda. Works out for Mono, though. Gets himself around.
Free of in all 50 states and outlying territories is Bonchan making.
Do we collect taxes from Puerto Rico?
We should. I mean, this is just a travesty here.
Why did I encourage you? All right, Mono. Mono.
Oh my goodness.
The EX side. If Fong blocks that, it's pretty nice to be reversal, but he just got hit in the noggin. You know how long his poison has to last?
That's not poison. He's like giving Nash mono. I hope no one ever catches that.
Whoa!
Yeah! Please.
I'm so glad that you saved that for the end. We might have spoke too soon. He went for the shimmy, but Fong does not shine in the shimmy department. Went for the 12-frame normal. Nothing doing, and Bonchan 2-0 over Mono. You know you're one of my favorite people in the fighting community.
You better keep me in check before my thuggery gets out of hand here.
I'll do my best, man. I got your back.
What does the Thuggery Scouter say, Vegeta? It is saying over 80,000 of you beautiful people joining in here on this lovely Saturday evening at /Capcom Fighters. We're broadcasting live from EVO 2016, the world's largest open-ended fighting game tournament. A lot of killers, a lot of tears are shed, but one man will be crowned the new champion unless Momochi is able to pull a miraculous feat and battle his way out of loser's bracket, but he has been sent very early on by Arturo, aka Pokemon Max CPM, as of last weekend.
He would need to win so many matches. It's not impossible. It is Momochi. He can beat anybody. But my lord, the odds are not in his favor.
Especially not with the dominating powerhouse that is Infiltration. Now having a clearer path to the championship, he has been, most in points, most in the premier victories. And really the only time that you've seen a new winner from a premier has been the times such as China, such as the DreamHack when Infiltration was not there. And his opponent, of course, will be Crizzle. Going to have a monumental task ahead of him. Infiltration doing that standard eye rub that all or both Razor players do? Not sure what's going on there.
Maybe the advanced meditation
That
strategy?
is crazy. That
maybe
is some Asian
the
tech.
hyper meditation. Kick it into high gear that way.
Now, when your brain is running on so much like powerhouse, like they're running. Gaijin will run on like 4 cores.
Okay.
They're running on 12 cores, so they gotta squint and get all that pentaflops out.
Whoa.
And lay down the beatdown. Infiltration, all smiles here. As he's going to take off the headphones. He's gonna play with the crowd. Will the Crizzle hecklers be able to distract the Korean champion?
Does Infiltration play with headphones on normally?
I think he does, but he wants the thuggery. He wants the buffoonery.
Why not, man? keeping it traditional, American style, side to side. None of that head-to-head simulation. Infiltration with the Nash. Crizzle Cammy. Crizzle was a wizard in MVC2. He was one of the top players in that game. He was an MSP player, very offensive, very aggressive, so Cammy is a great choice for him here in Street Fighter V.
Do you see other Marvel 2 players going towards Cammy? Is that like a good fit?
I think it works, but I'm not sure off the top of my head who is and who isn't playing that character. Crunch Heavy! Oh, you can't drop that one, Crizzle.
Yeah. And I believe Cammy had received a shadow nerf or adjustment in the latest patch that brought Ibuki. Yeah, you can't do something after Hooligan now.
Oh, right. It doesn't grab crouchers after a certain setup anymore. That one's published patch, though.
Jumping throw against that double throw or shimmy gets you out of both. Oh, what? That blew up the... That's crazy.
Infiltration definitely repping South Korea.
Yep. Just a... We gotta change that flag real quick. But check this out. This is how powerful Exploit is. They're gonna change the flag immediately.
Okay, Crizzle.
Yeah, that's that flash drive. I love it. There you go. Look at the seamless transitions. Can't be doing that in other programs.
Big uses of the V-trigger. He's on a sliver. Oh, he baited him. Empty jump. I think he wanted the low. Oh. Crizzle didn't know what to do. Couldn't seal it away, and Infiltration saw the opportunity.
He loves it. He's taking off his headphones so he can hear the roar of the crowd. Look at that swell behind him.
It fires him up. You know, I really think that he does kind of feed off the energy.
Oh, yeah. He's lost games just because he's picked a crowd favorite character before.
He'll do that.
Yeah, he's like, and his answer to that is, I don't care.
He can win. It's clear he's won enough. We know that he can turn it on when he's ready. Infiltration. South Korea. Crizzle. NorCal.
And speaking of South Korea, where, you know, perhaps the most famous player would be him and Pungo, at least in the FGC, but a huge amount of players coming in this weekend from South Korea. So shout out to them for representing in full force. Oh no, gonna get only swept, had passed through the body of Nash.
Stand jab,
silent E.
Oh my lord! Half screen away. Razor Infiltration opening things up here against Crizzle.
Oh, what? He's just slapping in the air. He's going to end it with a jab. Yes, he will.
Infiltration with that Nash, that safe
Crizzle giving
Nash.
some looking askance with that shade. Oh, could have got something out that trade, but didn't follow up.
Infiltration will build this defensive wall, kind of get you flustered, get you a little bit antsy, and then stick a button out. You run right into a crush counter, half screen. Infiltration on match round here with the super available. Crizzle, be careful. V-trigger though.
Saves the meter for a second setup.
Didn't get a lot off of it, but the positioning is very good for him.
Nice save. Used as almost an FADC to safety.
Hey, and it put him on the other side. I really like that from Infiltration.
Just as Pungo had been playing Tekken with Street Fighter style, so too is Infiltration using his fight style from the previous game into 5. Oh, that's a mistake on his part.
Infiltration just reacted a little bit late. He's trying to just stuff it.
Mia. Okay, that should be it.
That'll do it. Infiltration moving on over Crizzle. Fairly convincing 2-0. Some signs of life there from Crizzle. Welcome back. Not as if you went anywhere. I'm Ski Sonic here with Z. This is the Capcom Pro Tour at Evolution 2016, presented by PS4. And of course, remember, PS4, that's your official destination for Capcom Pro Tour. That's what you want to practice up on. And while you're practicing up, get yourself one of these Vertigear chairs. Right now, you can use the promo code EVO 2016, save 10% off, and practice in comfort. Practice in style.
Definitely. If you're on the training room for 10 hours trying to find those unblockable setups, you definitely want to be in the most comfortable seat possible.
Let me tell you something, man. I sat around Indian style for all of my life, and I think my left leg still hates me for it. My left knee It's not a party down there when we cross legs.
If you like that scene switch that are changing the flags seamlessly, like they did in the previous match for South Korea's Infiltration, then you will also love XSplit as they did those flash SFV files, and you get a 20% discount with Pro Tour 2016 code. And you can get that at xsplit.com/CPT.
How about this next matchup, Z?
Well, this is Beast TV's Daigo Umehara, who somehow has hijacked a Twitch purple hoodie to keep himself warm in these cold streets.
Well, he's Twitch ambassador, right?
Ambassador Amidala, he is bae. Just sold out of his book. And you know what? As an ambassador, a lot of people asked him, what does it mean to be a global ambassador?
Well, I guess it means you don't print too many damn copies of your book, that's for sure.
Okay.
Global ambassador.
Wait for the ebook. Then we can do digital distribution and scale.
Please.
What that means is that
please.
he has been brought on board to defend the turbos every Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Our turbo smith had been running out of raw materials to craft them, and Mike really wasn't cutting it out, and he was sort of giving them away gratis.
Yeah.
And we had to somehow put an end to that as demand was just outstripped by. Supply was just outstripped by demand, and we have put a stoppage to that bleeding, and that is why he is representing Twitch as the global ambassador.
So you bundled up all the remaining turbos, put them in a safe, shipped them over to Japan.
Yeah.
And now they're on the Beast TV set, and only Daigo has access.
This is true.
All right.
And he's rocking that shirt too. It's going to be him versus Ua Jan. Do you have any intel perhaps on his background?
Yeah, Jan, top 8, Marvel 3, EVO.
Oh, that Jan. Okay.
Yeah, what are you talking about, buddy?
I got you. I didn't notice him with that beard. And also
he looks different when he shaves. He looks different when he shaves his head. He can put different looks on, man.
Yeah,
there have been
true.
times when I walked up to him dead in the face, didn't know it was him. He's a distinct-looking dude. Stocky build. Like he looks like Jan every time, but he's able to change the look up. But that is Jan. Marvel vs. Capcom 3, aficionado, and it really Jan strong in every game. One of the hallmarks of Jan's play is he likes to pick those big body grapplers. I would be surprised to see him pick Geef in this, but I wouldn't be too surprised to see him running with Alex.
Well, it's going to be Jan versus Daigo, the janitor, as he cleans up all the Gaijin filth in this tournament of 5,000 people.
Do you ever freestyle? Do you ever just like kick rhymes, Z? Do you have like an album out that I can purchase on iTunes?
I got 8 frames.
Yeah.
I got 8 frames of bars. And that's it.
All right, that's pretty good. I'll check those out. So we got Jan. We got Daigo.
Yes. Who will be the victor? I think it's in a lot of people's minds, Daigo will not face a formidable opponent until quarters. But there are so many killers and 5,000 people. He could very well get into a accident along the way and fight something that he didn't prepare for.
I just think you have great punchlines, Z. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
You're a clever dude. So Jan's already on the defense. Daigo getting things started very quickly. Birdie's a great choice. That is exactly on par with how Jan plays. He can get a little bit dirty. He'll get a little bit crafty with that EX Dolphin maybe, but really just the characters that have a little bit of life to spare and are solid.
Aye. Daigo going with the vanilla Ryu despite the option of picking all the DLC. No nonsense, no frills, as he decimates his opponent with the toothpick in round 1.
He actually looks like he could fall asleep right now, Daigo.
He's tired of signing books. Who could blame him?
Hands cramping up.
Hi! Great string. I first saw that through Tokido. Strong medium kick.
Oh, recovers very quickly from the can, but didn't block the extra pressure.
Jan rolling Red Bull cans to the Red Bull athlete in Daigo. A mistake on his part, fueling the beast and his hunger. Oh wait, we got a crush counter. Can we get some started? Max damage.
What kind of sequence does Jan have? He
Max a
needs
million damage almost. Turning super red. This is the true red charging bull.
He might just be able to do it with just one more, but Daigo, he bets it. He'll do it.
Daigo is like put to sleep. Like, can I get some real competition, please?
That's the meditation thing. There it is.
Can I fight some Asian players, please? I'm tired.
There it is. Meditation.
Someone wake me up.
His power level is rising. Dan's going to have to answer the call. Anti-air. Crush counter.
Ooh, nothing though on the juggle.
Didn't like the looks of it, so he just let it go. But Jan still with a nice little lead here in game 2. Nice confirm from Jan. That does so much corner carry. Got can pressure.
Oh, rolling the Red Bull to him. I would not do that to the Red Bull athlete. You're only going to empower him. Knock, knock. Again, that safe string, putting him in safe distance to chuck the Denjins. Daigo! No! Oh, what are you drinking for? Well, shake it, please! He was literally standing and drinking.
Oh, the big whiff! Daigo reacts a little bit late, but still takes the round. Daigo looks unfazed after that turn.
He looks kind of sleepy, actually. I think Jan should be rolling more Red Bulls towards him, giving him wings. So he could float to these brackets, but we're not playing them Smash Kitty game.
Conservative play here from Jan.
Oh, he broke
that one.
He has to earn his way. Again, more cans. What are you doing?
I think he was waiting on that.
Oh, no. A clean jump in. Oh, wait a minute. Can he capitalize on this mistake from Daigo?
The
Nice
rare
corner
miss from Umehara. Super still available, though. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think you take it with this. Yep. On that second
Very
rising
nice.
Buffalo.
Very nice from Jan. Recognizing the win condition and executing all the way through.
Looks like Jan is getting much more comfortable playing against the Beast here. Exerting his will as well, not playing reactive to the legendary player from Japan. No! Oh, no punish there from Jan. Keeps him in the middle game. Again with the wake up.
Makes it safe.
Throwing thunder like Zeus. That's a punish. Why would you do that? Wait, I think he's alive.
So yeah, it's okay. It's a very cerebral game right now. See, Jan knows that he can block the threat of chip death is gone. Jan is patient above all things.
Oh, that should be it, right? This is punishable? Yeah. He had bet it all on that.
Yeah. Oh.
Good effort from Jan, though.
I thought he was going to play the patient game. He had already taken the big chip, the lethal chip, but like you said, he took a gamble. Didn't work out for him, and it's Daigo moving on.
No surprise there, perhaps. Next up, I actually excited to see this match.
All these matches have been great.
Oh yeah,
since we sat down, man. It's we're through the pools, like you said. We're into the deep end of the Street Fighter V tournament, and everything's
ears are popping
cool.
in the deep end when you're trying to pick up those, like a sea monkey, the coins on the bottom. I don't know if you ever did that. That's true FGC in the struggle. When you're in the fountain, like getting coins.
Whoa.
Super thuggery.
Whoa. There's not a lot of Koras in there, man. You know they've already been snatched up. So, what can you tell me about? We obviously have GamerB on your right side, but on the left it's Panda TV.
Panda.
WayLee?
I got FGC premieres in Atlanta. It is going to be GamerB, who we are all very familiar with. He was second place to Momochi last year in a very epic grand finals, and his opponent will be Panda TV's WayLee.
While we have a quick minute, we've had a request. We can do the best we can to give you some updates, but really...
hit me up. What's going on in the...
We're in the trenches. Now, we saw Mono on the stream just a few matches ago. He lost to Bonchan. He won his next 2 matches, and he's going to be waiting the loser of Bonchan versus Eduardo. So that's probably going to be the winner's bracket finals of that match. That's going to be right here on this stream And if you're interested in how things are going, the updates are getting to Twitter faster than they are for us. So remember the hashtag EVO 2016, and just check out guys like Valle, check out girls like Sherry Jennings, guys like Juna. They're shadowing their friends and their favorite players, and they're tweeting results out as they happen.
Okay, so if you're in the chat and you do the exclamation bracket and you type that in, you will get an up-to-date snapshot of how the tournament is progressing.
Oh, nice.
So that's something that you can definitely spam and follow along the way, and you can track your favorite player. And of course, a fan favorite right now is going to be GamerB. Can he make another run deep into the grand finals on the stage? He certainly has to juggle a lot more responsibilities this year than last. And also, but he's transitioned well into the new game from 4 to 5. He's going to be rocking his Necalli.
Yeah, I think Necalli works well for him. It's not the character that I would have guessed that he would have chosen, but it's definitely working for him in Street Fighter V, despite his limited travel time.
Yeah, we really haven't seen. He's been one of the most prolific travelers around the world, but this year he's really stayed at home in Taiwan. And a large part of that is because he became a TO this year and running the Taiwan ranked qualifiers, so a lot more on his plate than usual. But still, a player of his caliber is expected to do well anytime he gets on the big stage, and he's answering that call against WayLee.
GamerB managing this approach quite well. Fireball is not a threat. WayLee being forced to take some risks. Not the most comfortable place for Ryu, really that all-around mid-range character.
If you look at the way that GamerB had played Adon, it was at this distance that he now is playing Necalli. Straight a little further that he can react to fireballs, jump in, go through with his armor charge. But similar playstyles across both games. Oh, and missed the parry. Nothing there, though. WayLee on his magical pixel. And that light jab takes it there for GamerB.
I agree. I think he plays Necalli very much like Adon, which is, it's a hard connection to make. Adon doesn't really have that same sort of annoyance factor that, Necalli doesn't have the annoyance factor that Adon is known to have. Works in very different ways, but GamerB has been playing Necalli since the beginning, and he's really familiar with the character at this point. Just been patient offense, pushing WayLee into the corner. WayLee's made one, now two small good reads to work his way out of the corner. Now three with the cross-up. Now he's got that V-trigger. Just one EX. Oh, he's not expecting the range on that jump roundhouse. That's landed a couple of times.
That uppercut come from, though?
Came from his soul. That beautiful spacing on that jump roundhouse.
Yeah, I don't think it would. Not many people would have thought to uppercut, so very safe jump.
Well, you don't want to commit to that uppercut because if he doesn't press that button, then you're whiffing. That's really a picture-perfect jump.
Yeah, and again, Necalli, one of those characters that is blessed with two options in there. Could have went for a dive kick and changed his trajectory, so very difficult for WayLee to make a decision and had to let him block and let his opponent in. Ah, there you go, ground pound Seismo for the victory.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Ground pound is in the order of, what, 20-ish frames startup, I think? You can react to that fireball in a lot of situations. Getting a little bit of advice from his friends, WayLee. And now back into it. GamerB. Okay, early pressure from WayLee.
Nice, jumping in.
The fireball game's just not on point today for WayLee. GamerB has been finding quite a few jump-ins.
Good max punish, though. Oh, wait a minute. He can convert into big damage. triggers to extend his combo. Close to stun. Will he go for something? Ah, but he gets the pressure off of him.
Yeah, he gave GamerB a chance to go for the V reversal instead of just keeping that pressure and then trying to grab the V reversal, as I think is going to be the next wave of high level tactics necessary for the elite players. Here's GamerB.
Hi. Oh!
There you go.
Backdash into sweep. That move, actually very difficult to punish, is that overhead. Crush counters, but I've never seen it dealt with so deftly by WayLee. Backdash into a punish sweep. Very nice from him. Like full jump in, just as you said. The great reads from Bruce, GamerB.
I mean, when you're this far into the set, you've got to recognize that GamerB is willing to jump over the fireballs and make the adjustment.
WayLee putting up a fight here.
There you go.
Clean uppercuts.
I think that was the first clean anti-air uppercut in the set, but here's another. Now see, WayLee has to figure out, have I now established the fireball? GamerB is still not happy to respect it. He still wants to fight it. Either counter from full screen with that ground pound, jump in over it.
No! Good break. GamerB loves to establish that neutral distance. He will do anything to fight for that. And he's going to get this claw activation.
Now,
the Berserker Barrage.
WayLee has transitioned away from the fireball game to a good amount. But now he's letting the jump-ins just land or being forced to block them.
Okay, he's going to get a great return on that jump.
Or even worse.
40% down is WayLee. Use the Umakopter to get out of there. EX, very curious though. I don't think he needed to burn his meter for that. The medium punch version would have sufficed.
Match round for GamerB. Very near fully stocked. He can take those fireballs actually.
Exactly.
Take the meter.
Close to full bar is GamerB.
Yeah, if he actually gets the hit, he should get it.
Okay, there, he burned it there.
Just fishing.
Prowling, I love that crouch animation when he's triggered.
And it doesn't matter too much for Nekali because he stays V-triggered. He lost out on some damage potential from the activation and the extended combo, but he still got that super ready. GamerB, just some cerebral mix-ups. Will I come in? Will I jump? Will I ground pound? Is it safe for you to fireball? And WayLee is taking some chances. There you go.
Aye, GamerB with the conversion, with that critical art finish, he moves on.
Beautifully played from GamerB there. WayLee was really just trying to figure out what is GamerB looking at, what's the correct answer right now, but GamerB's defense there was actually dynamic. He was looking for fireballs, he was looking to counter fireballs, but also playing the ground game and looking to clip the ankles, and it was the ankles that he got. GamerB moving on.
Up next, we have a Battle of the Titans. It is going to be a coastal war zone as the West is represented by Panda Gaming's Filipino champ versus the East Coast favorites Defend the North, Pi Smug. I haven't seen these two play in 5 yet. And Smug sort of still finding a foothold into 5, though FChamp certainly has made a beautiful transition. One of the top players constantly in the upper ranks of the CFN global leaderboards as he's throwing on some shades here. Super Hollywood as he's rolling. He probably rolled up to EVO in a Bentley with his Bud Light sponsor.
Yeah, he does quite well for himself. I mean, really, not a lot of players out there that I think deserve it more than him. He very clearly puts in the work. He's a very successful player in terms of results, very successful player in terms of, notoriety, of attention. He really hits all the marks for what I think a sponsor's looking for, so good on him.
Super flashy, super arrogant, but he backs it up.
Right?
Yes, and that's his on-camera persona. He's like a sweetheart.
Whoa, man, you're breaking kayfabe out here. Chill out.
Okay.
Chill out, dude.
Just saying. Just saying.
Jerk.
Right. 24 hours. He's
sunglasses indoors. Look at that.
Mr. Smugglesworth asking for a little more space. He's wearing the chain. So, if you are in the chat, all 80K of you, press W if you want the West Coast, and press E if you are repping from that East Coast, who you want to win in this battle between FChamp and Smug.
I know who I'm rooting for.
This is the battle of Wednesday Night Fights versus NLBC. Who do you got?
Hey, man, East Coast all day.
East Coast is the Beast Coast? West Coast is the best coast? Like, who, all these
convenient rhymes there for both coasts. Well chosen, I think, to the oh, Justin's
Beast Coast
out.
or Best Coast?
Justin Wong, quick update, he's out. I don't know who he lost to, but he had gotten to the point in his bracket where he had to play Marn.
Yeah.
Could have lost to Marn. That would be surprising, but it's possible.
This is true. Marn is a wild card in there.
Exactly, and you can't beat somebody like Marn forever, right?
If you're from the East Coast, then this matchup is mad hype. Is that mad? Mad?
Mad.
If you're from the West Coast, this matchup is
hella
hype.
Hella hype.
Hella dope. Lit. I think that's universal.
Hella dope, fool.
Hella lit. All right, here we go. Purple Dalsim. Looks like he got poisoned from Fong.
It does.
Like perpetually.
It actually does.
Cutting, moving in.
Smug has not been out to Wednesday Night Fights as much since 5 came out. I believe he's been busy with school and some other things, but when he does come out, he still looks good. He's still in practice.
Super talented player as he punches the limbs of FChamp there from the distance. But of course, Ryan has at his disposal a sparring partner with the best cutting in the world in Justin Wong. I do not think he's going to be fazed by this matchup at all. With the shades of glory, as you can see the screens that they're playing on in those beautiful monitors there. Super lagless. We only use the best equipment here at the CPT, as you can see them hitting these crazy one-frame Gale Links as he's put the Bluebirds from the Twitter Gaming onto his head, and Smug looks like he is just out of his league right now.
This is Filipino champ, man. His Dawson is so strong, and it's this offensive style of Dawson. He really is doing something different than so many of the other Sims currently. It's offense, but it's not mindless offense. It's cerebral, it's tricky, he baits, he has great frame traps, and also he's got great reactions. And I think that helps him a lot in being able to win, be successful with Dawson.
And Dawson playing on home ground. Got slid into. Wow, that Gale was so low. Look at how low these Gales are. These slides are safe, of course, when you hit the opponent's ankles.
And that stun.
Is he
not even going to need it
peeing
now?
With a... Okay, no pee there from Dalsim. I mean, it just looks like Dudley trying to get in, but to no effect. Unfortunately for East Coast fans, Smug had said himself that he's waiting for that Dudley DLC, and that Karin is just a placeholder until that day comes.
Just looking like a placeholder for Filipino champs for the next matchup right now.
Same thing could have been said for PR Barg, but thankfully the EVO organizers had allowed Boxer to be put in here, and also Sako representing that Ibuki. One day Smug's day will come, but right now it could not be that day, as he's going
the heavy, but nothing off of it. Smug
Nice
finally
straight.
had a chance. Okay.
Whoa!
Big read from
Will we get a
Smug.
stun? Yes, we do.
There
He's
we
going to be able to
go.
close it out. Hey, spam those E's on your cherry keys. We've got Smug on the board.
Do you have a mechanical keyboard?
I do. I'm a blue switcher.
Oh, I'm black. Black. I mean the keys. Okay,
Alicia,
match
please,
round.
Alicia!
Match round for Filipino champ. Oh, but Smug is out fast in this one. Super available. How's he gonna choose to use this? Same side. Take
Hey!
him out. Good. Wait. All right.
I am Smug.
Yeah.
Smuggles, the dragon
Forgot about Smug?
the gold.
Forgot about Smug? Don't forget about Smug.
Hobbit, come out where you are. Smug has been unleashed here as he's sipping on that haterade from the West Coast.
FChamp made a statement in that first game, but boy, did Smug answer back big. Game 2.
What did he say to Smug? Smog? I don't know, but if you're wondering where all that Zenny went, it went to Smog in that mountain. He's hoarding all of it.
That's true.
He could buy all the DLC characters and the costumes with all that fight money.
He was living large, but does he have good internet there? Is
Smog does not.
Really the issue. That's unfortunate. Get all those nice costumes and nobody to play with.
Here we go into this round. You could call it an upset almost. As Smug, as you had said, did not had many showings at NLBC, but here he is on the biggest stage of the year, tied 1-1 apiece with Filipino champ.
Oh, right on the knees. Filipino champ so good at using the drill. That one was counter hit. Nobody, I think, uses the drills better than Filipino champ right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think even Arturo, who had performed so well against Momochi, is
Big
not.
fade away. Tried to give him that.
Oh
More! There was more, Z!
Oh! Why didn't he use the EX? He was so close to stun, and now he's going to have to play from the knockdown.
Oh, yeah, open that door to comeback. Smug's gonna come through. Sorry, Filipino champ's gonna come through and kick it down.
Oh, great defense from FChamp. Oh my goodness, that read! Smuggles!
This is Smug. This is Smug. He thrives in a chaotic situation, and Dawson is not the character for that. Dawson likes to keep things slow.
Oh.
Instead, he loves to dictate the pace.
That drill right on the toes. This is the tale of Hollywood versus Manhattan. Hi. Oh, didn't punish on the way there down. Okay, get some breathing room, but still going in.
Beautiful anti-air. The reaction's always there from Filipino champ.
And he's going to have to corner himself.
Smug gave up the corner.
Oh, what? Went right through with it. That would have been unsafe. Oh, nothing.
Woo!
I like that. Didn't anti-air, just slipped out instead. Oh, okay, only got a jump jab. He's fine taking that throw. He's been eating too much on the crush, the counter, and that sniper from the sky.
The delay.
Yeah,
Falling
I like that.
jump strong.
I like that.
Wow. What a master of
Here we
Dawson.
go. This is match point between these two titans from the respective coasts. Champ opening up with a series of throws. Yeah, he's want to take the throw is FChamp now. He's conditioned him. Rather reduce the damage and get thrown to a distance, a safer distance, so that you can return. Whoa! You can reset the neutral. Get off me, bro. Oh my goodness, that
Fireball.
brilliant sweep. Oh,
Did
is
he
this
press the button?
desperation?
He went short. He got him. Filipino champ, the
Wait a
cerebral
minute.
player.
Oh, the limbs.
Not
Yeah,
fighting.
he would rather take the throw here. Don't get open up.
Can't trick Filipino champ. Cannot slip one by that guy. The defense is there.
Panda, Panda, Panda Gaming. Filipino champ moves on in a brilliant display. Chalk 1 in the tally mark for the West Coast there.
It's a good match.
A great regional rivalry developing here.
Great
if you
match.
like the programming that you're seeing, please, 20% discount with the code ProTour2016. Visit at expelsplit.com. CPT. Restrictions and prohibitions apply. And of course, if you like the chairs, comfy chairs, as you can roll around in your living room, typing on the keyboards in the Twitch chat, please use EVO 2016 code at Vertigear, and you can get that at 4gamergear.com, and that is available throughout EVO weekend. And what a time we've had over this weekend. It is, I need to get some heart resuscitation, as this next one is going to be absolute destruction. Mass war, I mean, just heavy artillery going at it against one another. It's going to be PR Balrog representing that Evil Geniuses versus Red Bull's Bonchan. Who do you like in this battle of the giants?
Oh, you're going to make me pick?
Yes, sir.
You're going to make me pick? I'm going with PR Balrog because that guy is the wild card when it comes to fighting Japanese players. Like you said, when it comes to fighting Eastern players, he's got that surprise factor. He just knows how to play a little bit crazy, but he's still a truly strong player. You know, his execution there, his clutch is there. He makes great decisions, but he just knows how to tweak the knobs that ever so much.
Here we got 4Gamer Live. Whoa, what is this throng of people? Is this EVO? Or is that 80,000 people typing
oh, no, that's
in
EVO.
a room?
I recognize the bathroom.
Okay.
There you go.
And mind you, the bathroom, you have to wait in line for the male bathroom here at EVO.
You have to wait in line at most events that have 12,000 people.
Okay,
but,
just saying.
You take a little walk outside of the ballroom, there's more restrooms available, I promise.
So, you know, the entire FGC had mobilized and come out into the desert for one of the best shows in the year at Evolution 2016. We were trying to whittle away, cull the weak from the strong, and get your final top 8. And right here, we're going to have a massive juncture. Who will move on in the winner's bracket? Will it be Boxer, represented by Balrog, or will it be Bonchan, repping that Nash? Or does he have a counter character? Who knows?
You said everybody, the whole FGC gathered here. I think you missed one person. That's you at home. You should be here. All 82,000 of you. Z's like, I don't know about that
well,
guy. No,
I could be blowing AC at home or like in the desert.
Nope.
But it's going to get super heated out here as these two gentlemen unsheath their joysticks
if you're
and
not here,
go at it.
If you're not here, it's on you to make it out next year because it only gets better every single year. I can tell you that personally because I've been to every single one of them. I mean, we now have the addition, of course, of the Capcom Pro Tour presented by PS4. Things are only looking up. PR
Oh
Balrog.
my goodness. I'm actually curious as to what the record is between these two players. However, I do know that when PR Balrog had gone to Japan for the Topanga World League, he came back absolutely decimated, desecrated, disrespected, but it made him a stronger player. He knew that a lot of cheap tactics that had been used in the American FGC, which had gotten him a lot of victories, did not work at that higher level, but that made him a more complete, well-rounded player. Let's see him use that experience against here on the home turf in that Las Vegas stage. Here we go. Evil Geniuses Balrog versus Red Bull's Bonchan. Opening gambit, got it. Bread and butter. Turn punch right through it. Gets a combo from the counter hit. Perfectly spaced side from Bonchan to push his opponent back. That's a safe jump after the cross counter sweep. Oh, just two. Look at this aggression from Boxer. These guys are going at it.
Back and forth.
Hey, dolphin kick. Will that take it with last hit? No, it doesn't. A sliver of health left. Oh, that's going to get punished on the overhead. Yes, it does. He had been betting that Bonchan would have pressed something, but a very safe option just to wait and mash on that jab.
Test the waters, though, with that overhead early, and we'll see how PR Balrog responds in another of those situations with the reset available.
Rog had been tweeting from his account before this as he was in the training room. Notice that there was a glaring lack of anti-air options for Boxer as he had the Buffalo Headbutt and that Crouching Fierce. But in 5, you had to pick a little different options. So you're going to see a lot of players just jumping in on Boxer with impunity. Hi. Double straight. Okay, we've seen these strings before. Oh, tried to stun him with the elbow. I can't believe Bonchan blocked that fuzzy. That's crazy. That defense. Chat, how many of you would have got hit, would have blocked that fuzzy?
You know, Eduardo did that in the set earlier.
America, please!
I definitely think Bonchan was scouting this earlier because we saw PR Balrog go for that same fuzzy earlier when his opponent was that close to stun. So PR Balrog might have to make some adjustments to what his natural patterns are going to be here. Just tit for tat. Trying to find a clean hit. PR Balrog was close there.
There's that failure of an anti-air. Not as strong in this game, but... in exchange for that, Balrog having a lot more firepower than he did in previous games.
For sure.
So it's a good balance in this character. Aye. Stomps on him, makes the TC safe with the cancel. Oh, no punish there. Ooh. On full stock is Bonchan with his meter. Got the overhead!
Finally got him!
Aye.
Oh no, he can't be pleased. He has to feel terrible about that. PR Balrog has great execution. Always going to be kicking himself over a drop combo for the win like that.
Yeah, he knew it. He is speaking to himself, kicking himself despite Boxer not having any kicks. He knew he had the momentum going into it, and that last seconds it had slipped from him. But it's still brilliant display from Bonchan, so famous for his iron wall of defense and blocking that fuzzy kiwi of a peach fruit. Both of these players canceling their normal anti-airs into a special just to get better positioning. Oh no, it looks like the standard strategy against Boxer is just to maul him because he has very poor defense, and that is what Bonchan is doing to him right now. Oh my goodness, he stunned him from across the screen! That wall carry and that dizzy!
Don't get hit! He's got dynamite in those gloves, man.
Is this Saitama-kun or is this a 10-punch man and he KO'd him?
Patience, he blocks that one.
Okay, that's a punish. Again, Bonchan has to take in, can jump at him very aggressively. And PR just has to sort of stand block it. No punish there from that distance. Ooh, try to interrupt or something.
PR is mitigating these risks. He's playing a pretty solid neutral game and taking small risks and trying to rely on his reaction.
There's that punish from that distance. It's going to cancel that critical arc. Going to have a healthy life lead.
The reversals are available. Let's see if Bonchan is ready to stop him. No!
Yeah!
He doesn't even get the chance to make PR Balrog block!
Count the punches. Is this a 10? Okay, no, gets back into it. Oh! Great interruption with that stand light kick. Nash was in trouble as he corners him with a pseudo Aegis reflector.
Ooh, yeah. Very Aegis-y there. Match round here for Bonchan.
Ooh, opening gambit with the big beefy overhead.
Very nice punish.
Right.
Oh, counter hit Link.
Okay, he's dizzy out.
Oh no, it was a delayed meaty strong. Not sure what Eduardo was going for there.
Okay, wait, gonna get cornered here. I think he just has to go with. Oh, got him with a meaty. Hold on
still
here.
Good.
Hold
he's
on.
Still good. Missed the confirm, but
yeah,
he still opened him up. But he
he's
went for the overhead. Got hungry. Got greedy. One more hit though. Don't count.
Oh, did he press something?
No,
he didn't. No, he didn't.
Bonchan threw that one away.
The Hail Mary was broken up by the cornerback.
Really beautiful offensive sequence from both of the players there. Cerebral mix-ups, I keep saying it, but it's really just getting into the player's head, letting them see something and then stopping them from their response.
This really breaks the myth that the top players don't do the wake-up Ultra.
No, the gloves are off now. We're just playing arcade style. 50 cents for both of us.
Oh, no, yeah, no juggle. Oh, try to get under there. Oh, okay, now he's troubled. He's always taking the most damage in the corner, has Bonchan. Will he go for the cheeky overhead? Yes, he does.
Wow.
A little too much reliance on the overhead, perhaps, from PR.
It's really dangerous.
Oh!
This time, go to the low, have the hit, and still tries to fire the overhead through.
Oh! Oh my goodness, this could be it! If he finishes it! The crush counter roundhouse!
Doesn't matter how many overheads you throw, Z. Roundhouse.
He's hitting him on the cranium.
Match round here for Eduardo. What a turnaround.
I am telling you, this has been the kryptonite for the Japan players.
The wild card, the Daywalker.
Oh, almost punished on that side. Super slippery is
Bonchan
Bonchan in this.
Actually,
what are you doing?
What are you pressing buttons for him right here?
One more
gets
will do it. Gets out, very clever. That's always been the strength of Nash.
Yeah. Oh, nice fall back. Stand strong anti-air. Bonchan trying to slow this thing down.
Wow, nice reactive sweep to that whiffed dash punch.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! He hooked him!
What is going on? Wait. He has the full stock, but he can make this comeback. Make the U.S. FTC great again, please! Make it great again! No!
That is the round!
Wait a minute, we're off with the sliver! Super magical pixel! Double KO! Double KO!
He takes it with a double KO! USA! See, can you believe it?
We have protected the borders, the FTC. Here we go, there's the chance. USA.
Unbelievable stuff!
Thank goodness we annexed Puerto Rico, as we can claim that for America as well. I am so happy. It is a great day to be American again. The shores have been defended. Bonchan falls to the losers bracket. PR moves on. He has been the greatest threat to the Asian players, which has been so dominant. If you take a gander at the Capcom Fighters leaderboard for the CPT, it has just been a lot of familiar faces. PR certainly has been the monkey in the wrench to challenge that Asian hegemony.
It was a great match. PR Brawl World coming down from the wire, and you know, this brings to mind Bonchan versus Alex Valle, I think it was 2 years ago.
Yep.
Suffering another one of those edge of your seat, down to the wire matches, and then losing to America's hero and getting USA chanted out of the building. But what respect and what class from Bonchan. Of course, he's still alive here in the losers bracket, but
you know, that boxer's got that Everlast, and he needed that punching bag, and it just happened to be Bonchan in this critical juncture of the tournament. I have to go and rest. I am in cardiac arrest, please. And with that, we're gonna hit you up with a trailer. Be right back. We got more hot Capcom Fighters action here from EVO 2016.